Okay. Sounds like it's working. Let me just reduce this a little bit quieter. Okay, so this is day 4. I have decided that weekends would probably be a good idea to take off to get my character caught up outside of story. Let me bring you in here, close this off, open that up. Hopefully there won't be any echoing. Oh yeah, he's scored a goal, yay. So day 4 we're going to be working on story again. Last time round we tried to fix a weapon, but it got stolen during the chaos from a Dark Files attack. Question is, who orchestrated said chaos? Who could it be? Nah, probably not. Surely not, right? He's with Arx, even if he is a bit, I don't know, thick-headed.
Welcome.
Surely he wouldn't
Thank you very much.
set files upon the Arx ship,
Which
right?
quest are you up for?
In any case, let's get started. I've had a look at the campaign now and we need to get to the end of episode 2, I believe. Episode 1 is everything up to Hadrid and episode 2 is everything after that, until episode 3. Episode 3 will probably be starting shortly after the campaign ends, which is nice to know because, well, a couple of weeks left for that. Why wasn't her? I wonder what happened. I don't really need child, do I? I can get rid of that now. Just get rid of that, because I don't need that anymore. Once again, I will emphasise that the player shop ban is still going. I will not be looking at the player shop on stream because what was on the stream the other day is rather tame compared to what I've seen so far. Come on, seriously. Right, hello.
I'm only interested in one thing. Becoming stronger and eliminating the fall spawn.
That's weird. Certainly not what I expected to hear from Theodore. You know, the guy who was scared out of his boots whenever I approached him.
Please tell me, why did she have to die?
She?
Why her? She was working so hard and doing her best despite her lack of talent, and yet her lifelong dream was finally coming true. And yet... Sorry. That was a pointless question. The time for thinking has long passed. All I have to do is eliminate every last fall spawn. That will put an end to everything.
Oh yeah, I've gone ahead and spent some Mistletoe and Passion. A little bit Symphogear inspired. You'll see what I mean whenever I finally get my complex photon art. I saw it the other day and I couldn't think of anything else, so...
Yeah.
Eventually you get to see it.
I know now. That's the one and only thing I can do.
What is peace anyway? I mean, that's very appropriate considering the situation of the world right now. After what I read. I'm not going to bring politics into this though.
I just want to thank you.
Anyway, Matoy is always healing.
I mean, like, for what you do. The rest of us can live in peace, because you are all out there fighting for us. Gratitude is all I can offer, so I'd like to at least voice it out loud. But sometimes I wonder, what is peace?
Hell if I know.
All of us in the city live peacefully, but those of you in Arx out there are getting hurt. You never get to enjoy what you fight so hard for.
I mean, that depends what you're looking for.
Can it even be called peace when it's so fragmented, so incomplete?
Can it be called peace if it always falls apart? Don't know.
I can't remember. No, I don't even know. What does peace really mean? There I go rambling again. I know. Everything's going to be okay, as long as you're here.
So for those that don't know, PSO2 kind of pushes Matoy onto there's not really much you can do about that. People say, oh, they shouldn't do that because, like, Matoy is Matoy. You'll see what I mean. later. Anyway, it looks like something's happened.
A new divergence matrix has been born. It straddles the precipice of reality and truth.
Truth? So
I
something
and
that's
the
happened
League
is not
trust in your fulfillment.
truthful.
In
Maybe.
the conclusion you will reach, believe in yourself. Believe in what you have accomplished and what you should achieve.
Well, that was fast. Normally she talks in circles. Not that that made any sense. Rojo has found something.
I have a report for you. Remember the soil sample from Nefarious I had you procure for me the other day? Well, the more I analyzed it, the stranger it started to seem. First of all, I learned that the soil from its forest area is the planet's natural biome. The tundra area is a more recent occurrence.
Are you saying that there's like an ice age?
However, I can't find any
Also, I
evidence
just
of an
noticed that weird
unusual
physics
phenomenon
glitch
that
there.
could have caused it,
Fine,
like
ignore
a
it.
meteor impact or a freak weather pattern. What's more, there are some areas even in the tundra itself where the data is so inconsistent that getting proper parameters is all but impossible. It's almost like we were being jammed. This is no longer a theory. At this point, I can say for certain there is something wrong with that planet. I've been told that Nefarious is a primitive planet, uncultivated and uncivilized. But the picture this data paints is anything but. I've requested permission to go down and take detailed readings myself. And yes, I'm well aware of the risk. But before I do that, I wanted to let you know what I've found so far, since I couldn't have done it without your help. Anyway, now that the first step of my research is done, you'll probably see me around the lobby now and then. I hope you'll say hello if you do.
Back when the matter board was a thing, you used to have to go and complete client orders for him to advance the matter board. I don't think that's a thing anymore. Maybe. Nope. Good. You don't have to do that for him. Good.
Hey, did you hear the news? Someone went missing on Nefarious.
Really? That didn't take long. My microphone's a bit loud actually, 1 second. Turn that down just a touch. Not that much. Just a little bit. Something like this? There we go. Okay.
Word has it he kept hounding the higher-ups until they gave him permission to go investigate it for himself. You'd think a civilian would know better. He probably got so caught up in his research he forgot to watch his back.
Oh no.
They say a search and rescue effort is underway, but I don't have very high hopes. I mean, he wasn't even an ARCSOP, just a regular academic. I wonder what he was researching anyway.
I know. Anyway, I don't really think we've talked about Sarah very much. How to say?
What are you doing here?
She's ARCS, but not really.
Looking for something? Or someone? Well, not that I care either way. You won't live long if you poke your nose where it doesn't belong. Just like that scholar.
Okay, she knows something.
Oh, so you're the one. I see what's going on here now. If you're looking for something, then I've got no clue what you want, and I don't care. But if you're looking for someone, then go to Lilliput. If you're quick enough, someone just might be waiting for you in the tunnels. You want to know who? You'll just have to find that out for yourself. Because I don't care.
Wow. Talk about dodging the question. Evasion 100. She should work as a government official. Mate, I said I wasn't bringing politics into this. Stop. Game? There we go. Good stuff. Here he is. Of course he's in the tunnels. Yeah, this is the point where you start to find out where there's a bit of a conspiracy going on here.
Thank you for coming. I know what you're here for. Follow me. I was going to contact you, but he stopped me because he thought it was too dangerous. Look who's here, Rojo.
Ah, I'm so glad to see you again.
Oh, please
So, like,
take
he's
it
seen-
easy.
he
You
looks
haven't
like he's seen better
completely
days.
healed yet.
Ow! Still, I'm glad that you're alright. I thought they'd be after you as well. I'm certain now. Arx is hiding something on Nefarious. They must have thought I was probing into that and tried to kill me. That's why I'm here. Though I'm embarrassed to admit that I have no memory of being saved.
A little while ago, an Arx operative came carrying Rojo, who was severely hurt. That small girl only told me to hide him.
That'll
and
be
then
Sarah,
left.
no doubt.
I don't know what happened, but it all seems very dangerous.
However, whatever they're hiding must be important enough that they'd kill to keep it a secret. If whoever's behind this didn't want anyone learning what's in the tundra, they should have made the area off limits. But Arx Ops are free to come and go there as they please, so what did I do that got their attention? I think the problem they had with me was the data I got from the geological survey.
The data that didn't belong.
I detected F-factor deep within the tundra rather
False
than
one
on the
factor.
surface.
So in other words, there's strong readings of false bomb in the tundra somewhere.
Which means that the fall spawn have been here on Nefarious for a long time. That alone may not be especially noteworthy, but there's more.
Something stronger?
I think the fall spawn may have actually created the entire tundra area. I have no idea how exactly that could have happened. But something related to this data touches on something that's off limits to Arx Ops, and that's why they targeted me. Or so I think.
We'll see about that.
Does this mean there's a fall spawn large enough to create something like the tundra? I feel like there was, but
Let me guess, bad memory, right?
I'm sorry, I can't seem to remember. I'll keep
Yeah.
looking into it.
We'll get there eventually. So then, what does Sarah actually know? She said she didn't know anything.
What are you doing here?
This is a new area, by the way.
A request to investigate? From that scholar? What an idiot. He must be gifted with an extreme level of obstinance to keep this up after what he went through. You're pretty naive yourself to accept a request like that. Not that I care or anything. I'm sure you know, but this place isn't normal. It's an anomaly. I don't know the cause, though. All I know is that the photons here are strange. According to that reckless idiot, at least.
How does he know so much about photons?
Let
Yeah.
me reiterate. I don't know what's going on here. If you want details, go find that self-proclaimed guardian who went rushing off.
Guardian?
To where? Don't ask me. Now then, I'm gonna head farther in. Farther in. I think I've been this way before.
And she's got a bad sense of direction.
You think I'm lost? As if. I'd never get lost.
Okay. It's almost as if she's talking to herself. Anyway, within the Council of Six, there's 3 heroes, and we'll learn about that here. I'll let them explain.
Here we are! Okay! Behold, Ark's most informed informant! It's me, Patty!
Oh
We're
no.
an intel team in name only, really. Patty just uses it as an excuse to talk her head off.
Good.
That's not true at all.
I think.
I'm being very careful to identify people with tons of juicy info. And now we've got you in our clutches.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry for how forceful she is. She's thoughtless, I know. Please just go along with it until you get fed up.
Oh yeah.
So, do you know the trio of heroes? They're the tip of the top, veritable symbols of heroism.
In short, they're the 3 most famous members of the Council of 6.
I'm pretty sure they're called Regius, Kasra, and...
Well, we've met Regius.
The last one is...
Haven't met Kazra yet.
Clara's craze.
Oh, we've met her as well. That's great.
Yeah, that one! The trio of heroes are all, like, symbolic. So, their names get passed down from one to the next, like the second or the third.
Oh, really?
Although Regius is still the first of his name. The current Kasra is the second, and Clara's craze is the third. Not much history there yet.
Yeah, it's a fairly recent thing in Ark's history. Regius is only the first because of the lifespan of Cat. One sec, I think that's my my auxiliary. I did send him on a quest
So if you
earlier.
keep up the good work and make a name for yourself, then your name might be passed down to others in the future too.
You think I'll live that long?
Having your name passed down would be so cool. I wonder if my name will...
Not in a million years.
I'm sorry, I had to cut that short, just for comedic effect. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is why they were explaining that, because we're about to talk to them. Now, surprisingly enough, they only mentioned 3 heroes.
Hello. Are you staying vigilant as well? This area is presently designated as an Ark's danger zone. Carry out your duty with caution.
The ruins in the Japanese server was supposed to be called an off-limits zone to the average Ark's operative, and you needed permission to go here.
But if you happen to spot the rampaging dragon Hadrid,
Yeah.
notify me immediately and eradicate him.
Really?
Given the level of false spawn infestation here, he might reveal himself. He always did prioritize destroying false spawn above all else. So,
That didn't look like
there's a
destroying.
chance. Regardless, he's a traitor now, so what he's really up to is anyone's guess.
How can you say that's a traitor whenever I don't even know if he's thinking about that?
Now then, if you'll excuse me, I've got a traitor to hunt.
I'll explain more about Hadrid if the game doesn't actually explain that. I know a bit more.
A visitor? I'm afraid I'm in no position to roll out the red carpet for you, but I appreciate the visit.
Yeah, his voice is familiar as well, then you know it. Yeah, he's actually a fairly respectable member of the Council 6.
Hmm? Ah, you're the
Unfortunately.
Arks from the other day. Quite the busy bee you are. This area works a bit differently from other areas. If you have no business here, I recommend you depart swiftly.
Oh no, I've got a pass to go here. Don't worry.
If you do have reason to stay, then make haste and complete your task. Having more eyes here would be a nuisance.
Eyes? He's hiding something.
You know, I've been wondering. Why does your face seem so familiar to me? I beg your pardon. I must have been imagining things. You are seething. You could achieve far loftier feats if you would only temper yourself and avoid losing your composure. Do not rush at your problems headlong, young Arcs. If you fail to see the forest for the trees, it will have lasting repercussions for you ere long. Oh dear. As I grow older, I grow more prone to lectures. Just consider this a word of friendly advice from your elder.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Until next time, my young compatriot.
Good advice for hunters is not just to rush into a fight. You'll find yourself quickly destroyed. No amount of automate can save you there.
And one last word of advice. Look out for the small, obnoxious one.
Which one? I suspect he probably means this one.
Hey, you there, Bonehead! Yeah,
This one.
you, Bonehead! The only bonehead around for light years! Hello! Quit spacing out! You belong to Arcs, Bonehead. If you do, identify yourself. If you don't, I'll blast you to bits! Oh, so you are part of Arcs.
You looking
What?
for someone who isn't?
Me? You seriously don't know who I am, Bonehead? Sheesh! How stupid can you be?
I suspect she's probably on the lookout for the mysterious, unidentified individual who we've had a couple of fights with.
Praise. I'm number 5 of the 6.
Let's see, we've got Claire's Clays, Regius, Kazra.
Come on,
There's a few missing.
Bonehead. This is the part where you prostrate yourself before me. I just said I'm part of the Council of 6.
Go you?
I guess I'm so amazing you just can't grasp the magnitude of my greatness. Whatever, I'll graciously forgive your ignorance. Anyway, what are you doing here, Bonehead? This place is designated as a dangerous area. It's no place to be wandering around. A request? You got a request to be here, Bonehead? Huh. I guess that's fine, but don't go poking your nose in further than you have to.
You see, the reason why they come up with that is because the Matter Board used to send you to these exploration fields to interact with a node, which would then throw you into this conversation. So you would be on a quest when you do this.
My power's meant for defeating Fallspawn, so I'd rather not have to use it on a person. Never forget that, Bonehead.
The fact that you even considered that. Oh, by the way, it's the Council of 6 symbol on her arm. Get used to it, you'll see it a few times.
Sheesh. Where'd that guy go, anyway?
I suspect she's talking about Regius.
Wait. I think I've been this way before.
Oh, she's got no sense of direction too. How do you get to be an Arcs operative without having a sense of direction? Anyway. So I believe this is introducing Maria. She is the hunter everybody should look up to.
Oh, are you an Arcs operative?
Oh, she sounds...
Congratulations on making it this far in.
I'm not sure if I like her voice. It doesn't quite fit her
happen to be a
character.
rather high-ranking Arcs member, so let me ask you a quick question. What did you come here to do?
You're right, it's classified.
That's certainly true. Just because I asked doesn't mean you're obliged to answer.
Especially when I don't know who you are.
A response fitting an Arcs operative, truly. But it's written all over your face. You're here to investigate this place, right?
Wait, I've heard her voice before. She from Bravely Default as well?
Now, the universe is full of nice little white lies. Lies that are in everyone's best interest. Telling the truth isn't always the correct course of action. In fact, it's often most prudent to keep your mouth shut. Well, it's magnificent that you've noticed something is amiss. Much still eludes you, and I don't want you spreading any false rumors. So allow me to enlighten you with one truth. These are the
Oh, she's part of the
remains
Council
a
of Six as
great
well, as you can
battle
tell by the
that
symbol
took
on her arm.
place 40 years ago. Yes, it's exactly as you think. These aren't archaeological ruins, but the remnants of a battlefield.
So a great battle once took place here.
The wreckage of a climactic conflict that became a turning point for orcs. It's your job now to think about why orcs would lie about this.
Maybe there's something they're hiding that they don't want us to see?
We don't lie simply for sport, yet I have no duty to remain silent. There is a reason for everything.
Yeah, so she's the hunter everybody should look up to. Oh, hello.
There you are! Maria, you moron! Don't leave me behind like that!
What kind of greeting is that, dummy disciple? It's your fault for not keeping up. You're still green.
So for those who don't know, because cast live so long, sometimes their mind ages faster than their capabilities because, you know, machine body means, well, you don't have all the difficulties of getting old. You know, like brittle bones, limbs, joints, that sort of thing. So even though she's aged and experienced, she's not exactly a slouch in combat.
You really think so?
And yeah, Sarah is a hunter in training.
You're the greenest of greenhorns. As of today, you've graduated from dummy disciple to amateurish apprentice.
Yeah, alliteration. I remember that.
Shut up, moron Maria!
Yeah. I mean, what?
Well, now that Sarah's caught up to me,
Oh,
our little
good,
chat
good.
must draw to a close. We still have work to do, and there's nothing here for you to investigate. Go on now, shoo! Orcs may have lied, but what I told you was the truth. Think hard on that.
Interesting. And this will introduce yet another one. I think I'll be fine if I do this hard mode. If it wasn't obvious already, yes, this is going to be Kazra,
You
the
came to
Council of
investigate
Six.
too, huh? Perfect. Want to come with us?
Our paths cross so often. I mean, but thou must.
I knew you'd agree. I feel safer when you're around.
Well, it's not as if I couldn't say no. Well, I could alt an F4 and then just leave, but that would be the wrong answer.
Hey, Zeno! What about me?
Yeah, you too, Echo. You're real reliable.
It's true?
Don't you think you're being pretty rude to me recently?
I'm trying to help you become more independent.
He's right.
Don't you get bored being attached to me at the hip?
No, I'd never get bored of you.
Huh?
Aw.
I didn't quite catch that.
I said you're a bore, you fool! Come on, let's leave this idiot behind and go.
Oh.
Sheesh, what was that? Well, I guess if she's raring to go, it's all good. Anyway, be careful. Something's not right here.
Says you. Anyway, I've changed my setup a little bit. I've now got buttons on the side of my mouse to change my weapon palette. So... Nope, that's not right. Unfortunately, I'm a bit rusty. That's what he did. Yep. Unfortunately, sometimes we get lag spikes. That's how it is.
Hey,
easy.
Not bad.
Alright, what's next? I can heal. It's fine if I consume all my monomates. In fact, it's actually preferable for me to consume monomates. 1 second. We've got a reply. Oh. For these guys, you just want to hit them on the top of their head. Or that. Once doesn't do enough. For this thing, I now have double jump, so I can just jump over it, disable it. That's my next new skill, Ignition Parry. And the last new skill, I'll show you in a moment. This is Crosscut. Quite possibly the highest potential ability that a hunter has for the moment. Unfortunately, it's a little bit slow, and most of its damage is backloaded to the end of the skill. So if you have to interrupt it, you're probably losing damage. Not great to spam it. Although I see a lot of people spamming it anyway. With that, I believe I've shown all of the sword skills off. That's a wolf, not a bull. Come on. They just don't sound good. Ooh, that's a good tech to have. Oh. Unfortunately, I can't reply in a cutscene. Or can I? No, I can't.
What's that shaking?
Kinda strange for an earthquake. It's more like something's moving underground.
Indeed.
What's moving? Zeno?
I think he's saying it's dangerous here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
Ah, sorry. I wasn't trying to spook you.
Wait a moment. That's a familiar voice actor. I'd tell you where I remember him from, but that would be spoilers. Big spoilers.
Don't be frightened. I'm an ARC's operative, just like you.
You gotta be kidding me. If you call yourself a regular ARC's operative, what does that make the rest of us?
Yeah, Zeno's already clued in.
Well, Kasra, number 3 of the Council of 6.
The Council of 6? Like the biggest big shots in arts?
Yeah, I've just had a friendly conversation with most of them, that's all.
If you know who I am, that makes things simpler.
Does it?
As a member of the Council of 6, I recommend that you flee post-haste. This is a warning in good faith, not a threat. Yet, while advancing alone would be the correct choice of action for one of the 6, in my view, I'm sure something must have brought us together. Would you care to join me?
Sure, why not? More friends.
Are you sure about this? We might just be dead weight to a member of the 6.
Nah, we'll be fine.
You give me too much credit. I'm an intelligence specialist. Combat is less my forte. I'm not even sure I can do this alone. So don't concern yourself with my station. Just treat me as a fellow ARC's operative.
Trust me, he's lying. He can fight pretty well.
I'll share what I know along the way, if it's agreeable to you.
We're not gonna have time to stand around and chat, so sure. Guess we're doing this then.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I look forward to working with you all.
It would be silly to turn down the help after all. And now we go this way. Did I pick up the gig grant? Sorry, yeah I did. Okay. Yeah, it's one of the better light techs out there. Yeah, the enemies aren't out. Yeah, for these you just double jump over them, turn them off. Problem solved. Yeah, this is just your regular, normal trash that you see in the ruins. I mean, if you can't handle this by the time you get here, then I don't know. Ooh, okay, grant's level 14, you get it. That's good. There we go. Easy. Where are the rest of you? Yeah, Casper normally defaults to support. Just let him do his thing. Any more? There's one more. Nope. I'm stuck. Yeah, I usually just use stun or whatever it's called, Blade Bash. Use Blade Bash to keep them still. Make them rather standing there. You can do that to pretty much anything that you can. I think these can be done too. Yeah.
Emergency.
Phase. Okay. Yeah, these things are just really deadly. Just watch yourself when it grows. It'll do a little bit of damage too. I've actually knocked out by a box. Good job. Okay.
Completed.
That's it. At them all? Yep, that's everything. Okay.
How are there so many
many fall spawn.
You're tired already?
Seriously, who opened the floodgates? Hey, Kasra, what the hell's going on here?
My knowledge is based only on hearsay. But do you know what happened here on Nefarious 40 years ago?
Yeah, someone spilled the beans already.
You've been doing your homework, I see. That's right. There was a showdown with Dark Falls. Regius I, Claris Craze I, and Khazra I squared off against Dark Falls on this very planet 40 years ago.
So yeah, Regius is the only one that survived.
Dark Falls.
Really?
Wait a minute, how does that work? I thought Arks only ventured to this planet just recently.
Untrue, I'm afraid.
Really? You mean Arx has been lying to us?
Yes, they have been. They keep attention diverted from the planet by claiming that it's a safe place, free of false spawn influence.
Well, they're partially right. The forest is generally pretty safe, but everywhere outside, not so much.
The ordinary echelons of Arks find no value in it, and tend to avoid visiting it.
I don't get it. What's the point of it all? What are you hiding here?
The lie that perpetuates Arks is hidden here. The lie that Dark Falls can be destroyed. A fleeting dream that, and a source of great motivation for Arks. Thus do we preserve it.
So essentially, whenever you become an Arx, they say, oh, you're an Arx because we're going to destroy the Dark Falls. Which is false. The story gets more into that later. Stop fighting the wolf. Right, so there's only one button to press, so press it, move on. I think you get into some minor conflicts here. If you need to heal here. I don't know why they put that here. I can only imagine gunners having problems at this point. Is that my weapon? She stole the precious weapon? Nah, that can't be right.
Look
it's
who's
him.
here.
It has to be.
And you brought the peanut gallery with you.
No, this time we're not alone.
Get him, Holt. What the hell are you doing here? I'm on a picnic. The hell you are! Did you cause all that rumbling? Shut your whiny mouth before I shut it for you. You done yet, Cena?
It won't be much longer, sir.
That's the Clarissa. How? It was said to be lost.
Is that what it's called? There's a new queue starting in 15 minutes. But I take part, that depends.
Has already been transferred? That doesn't make... Oh, wait. It all makes sense now. The seal coming apart, and... If the seal is broken, we're all done for. You have to keep her and the Clarissa apart.
I'm not letting that happen. See? Things are about to get real fun. You feel it, don't you? The evil in the air. Sharp as a knife. Like it could slice you open. Exciting, isn't it? Get him, Holt! Have you gone mad? Shut your trap, Zeno! I didn't go.
Can we throw down?
I've always
Can we throw down? I've been waiting for this. Get him Holt's a fighter, he uses knuckles. He's not very strong. He does, however, dodge rather a lot. I think he's using Limit Break here. Don't worry too much about it. It's the same thing that Persona uses since you fought him before. I'm locked. I can't do it. There you go. The game locked me into attacking. Yeah, don't worry about it too much. He doesn't have a lot of HP. The EQ coming up is Elder. I might do that actually. We'll see. Elder has a lot of money in it, but it's an awfully long EQ.
Yes.
Could be on later as well, right?
This is going to be fun.
Maybe I'll do one run of arms and then do Elder after that.
Berserk lunatic. You won't be able to take all 4 of us on.
You'll see.
Hey, Sina. You finished yet?
It's going to take just a bit longer.
Oh, is that so? Say, Sina.
Yes, Master Gedemholt?
You'd do anything for me, wouldn't you?
What are you
Of course,
doing?
sir.
Well, now, happy to hear it. Now then, if you don't mind, die for me.
Ah,
Get him, Holt! You monster!
Now, hold on there, Zeno. What are you so worked up for?
How could you do that? You'd kill your own...
Master Gedemholt. Was I of use to you, sir?
You sure were, Sina. With this, the preparations are complete.
You don't mean this is how you plan to do it?
Do what?
This violent flow of photons. He's going to resurrect Darkfalls.
Precisely. Now come forth, Darkballs. I've heard you're the strongest being in the universe. Show me your power. You used it to take everything from me, and now I want to see it with my own eyes. And then I'm going to destroy you, slaughter you, rip you to shreds! Damn it. You've got to be kidding me with this nonsense.
Get him, Holt! Gah!
You mustn't! Any closer and you'll get snatched up too!
Snatched up? You knew about this, Kasura?
Allow me to conclude my tale from before. 40 years ago, Arx managed to beat Darkfalls back, but never actually defeated it.
Or concluded the fight.
All we could do was seal it away. We lied and said the enemy had been beaten, but all we did was keep it sealed away on this remote planet. We lied so that Arx operatives would believe that Darkfalls could be killed.
What are you saying?
That means the monument was...
Darkfalls was sealed away, and that seal was supposed to keep for the rest of time. Now it's broken.
The cycle begins anew.
Damn it! What's going on? You weren't supposed to hop inside of me!
He wanted Darkfalls to use Xena. Unfortunately, it chose Gedemholt.
It's able to corrupt other organisms and assume their shape.
Damn it all! Zeta! Zeta!
He wanted to destroy Darkfalls while it was in Xena's body.
No! Do not find it. Keep it in there.
So speaking now is not Gedemholt. It's Darkfalls Elder.
We are one.
The question is he being held against his will? Probably.
How wonderful.
It's been far too long. The air is so sweet. The sky such a fine azure.
It wasn't blue a moment ago. It was red a moment ago.
I know how long her wait has been.
Wait, you're not Dedamholt. Who the hell are you?
Tremble and fear, children of Orcs. I am the being known as Elder the Gargantuan. Dark Falls Elder.
Dark Falls.
He's not wrong.
Elder.
Echo, please.
I can feel it. This time around, my vessel's body is as bloodthirsty as I am. Rejoice, people of Orcs, for your death shall herald my coming.
So this is Elder Huna, or whatever it's called in this. It's just a humanoid form. This is probably gonna hurt. Be ready for back roundhouse kicks, stuff like that. When he does that, back off. Let him do his thing. Now run back in. If you don't, you'll end up like that. When he has a sword, you definitely want to be ready to guard, because he will hurt. Unfortunately, I don't know very much about actually fighting him. Oh, back off, back off, back off, back off. There we go. And charge back. Okay. He probably didn't get S rank on that one. That was very messy, if you ask me. I'm better at fighting the bigger Dark Falls.
What a wondrous battle. I can feel the blood coursing through my veins once more.
Our attacks aren't working!
And he's still incomplete. It's taking all we have to stop him from regaining his true form. But there's no running now! If we don't stop him before he gets to full power, he will become far more deadly than we can imagine.
Hey! Take Echo and the girl and get out of here!
What are you saying? I'm staying to fight with you!
I'm saying that you look afraid and heartbroken, and in that state, you'll just get in my way. Please, I'll buy you guys some time, but make sure to get the two of them out of here.
He's telling us to get them out of here.
I'll be here with you, Zeno.
Khasra.
I might not look it, but I'm one of the Council of Six, too.
Wait.
We can buy them time, and maybe even get out alive.
But... Zeno!
Quiet and listen to me, Echo. This is an order. Take the injured and get out of here. Sorry. You'll have to let me hog the glory just this once. It's times like these where us senior operatives have to go all out. Wouldn't be fun otherwise.
Zeno, you better make it out of this alive. I'll make you regret it if you don't.
All right, already. Get going.
All right then.
Are you prepared to face me, my dear enraged fool?
Ah, you waited for us. You're awfully reasonable for an evil entity.
Those without the will to fight do not merit slaying. My new body craves battle with worthy foes.
For those who don't know, he's actually one of the more reasonable ones.
And now with the compliments. Why, thank you. For now, let's see how long we can stall him.
Right beside you.
They failed. He wasn't kidding about being the largest of the Dark Falls space, by the way. Now normally this is where the emergency quest that's coming up would come in. However, what I'm going to do is we're just going to do the fight, then do one arm, and then come back to fight him later again.
What in the...
Or maybe the other way around.
What is that? You mean that thing is Dark Falls? Zeno! Zeno! Please respond! Come back, Zeno! Zeno!
What was that? Interesting. Oh wow, did I really? Hey, I succeeded, even with that sloppy mess of a fight. Okay. Can I do this in 2 minutes? One minute. Nope. So we're going to do one arm, come back to do that, and then go back to fight Elder for the EQ. The beginning of the end, I believe, is one of the requirements for the campaign. Let me check that for you. Tab, just in case. Let's see, PSO2 day. All news. Should be in here somewhere. Here we go, clear story quest. So, Anomaly on Navarius, Chapter 4, Broken Cosmogenic Arms.
Emergency alert! An armed
Oh,
ship
here we go.
is under assault from Dark Falls.
Which quest are you
All
up for?
So I'll do one of these.
Report to the quest counter ASAP.
Let me
and
turn the
rescue
chat cover
the
on
vessel.
since we'll be working with other fellow Arx Ops. I'll do the very hard one just because I'm not really geared for super hard yet. My YouTube channel even. Anyone can join using this. Very appropriate timing though for this EQ, isn't it? It's not often you get to see this, especially in the Japanese version. Although they just introduced ultra hard difficulty for this when I left, so maybe there's a chance. I'm just gonna go gut strength just because. Is anyone here? Oh, one person. Let me try that one again. I probably set a password on the wrong one. Joining only. Must be bugged. That's an old bug from the Japanese client, where you go to create a group and none. There you go, 9 people. That was better.
Emergency alert! An armed ship is under assault from Dark Falls.
Mag.
All
Choose a
Arx
mag.
Ops, report to the quest counter ASAP.
Really close to level
and
100 mag
rescue
now.
the vessel.
Can I make it? It'd be really nice to have a level 100 mag. Yeah, I can. Good. Okay, let's go. Wait. I am low on monomates. I don't think I need them, but hey, you never know, right? I'm not going to join the party because I'm just going to do this once and then we'll come back later.
You will soon be teleported to the front lines. Your first objective.
Looks like we've got Karen, Felix, Chosen Megaman, Eve, Jumi, Spartos, Prophetica, Zeliria, me, and that person.
Godspeed, operative.
Typical PSO2 players. Anyway, wish me luck. I have a habit of getting nuked here.
Emergency.
I had to cancel out because I was afraid of being hit like that. It should be fine. Those people do one and then that's it. Yeah. That's usually what happens. Glad that someone's healing here. Yeah, easy. You got this.
Congratulations on completing
the
objective.
Someone's dead. There I go. Ha!
Please head back. Completed.
Got the resin just in time. And that'll be my, auxiliary. Right, so, now that we've done that, in 27 minutes the Elder EQ will be up, so let's go do the story one first.
Which quest are you up for?
Who's that in the thumbnail? Interesting. Yeah, you've already seen this. Unfortunately, I don't get to drink. I think I would have to go to the drinks counter first. I'm an idiot, I didn't, so whatever.
You will soon be teleported to the
I doubt he hits that hard. I think there's only one attack that might actually straight up outright kill me. Looks like you do armors first.
Godspeed, operative.
That's Godspeed operative, not Godspeed operative. Come on. They're just basically wishing you a final goodbye. Interesting that they have you face 4 of these.
Emergency. Ears open.
As long as you keep them on stun for the most part, you'll be fine. Just don't be under that. Yep, pretty easy. Hopefully I didn't get nuked while I was in the cutscene. Nope, good.
Excellent job.
Get some HP back. I have a habit of being in the wrong place at entirely the wrong time. Now we can continue. This is part 2. This is what I'm going to be doing in 24 minutes.
You will be teleported directly in front of Dark Falls' main body. Steel yourself. You're wearing him down. Volume decreasing. There is nothing to fear. Remember your training. You'll make it back.
I like how people make a big deal out of this in-game, when in reality to us operatives, this is, you know, our daily grind. So the showdown versus Elder himself.
I'm
As you can see, the arms aren't much of anything.
It is futile. No more peace.
One or two hits from me usually do the same. Right, now he's going to try and nuke the platform with projectiles. Just keep running. Be ready to block. Sorry if you don't have good iframes. Okay, we got one.
It is futile. No more peace.
Yeah, got him. That went pretty well, actually. I'm surprised. Kinda slow, but I did well at tanking him. Unfortunately, he gets away. All that for nothing. Well, we saved the arc ships, so you know, well, the ones we did save. This is one of those cases in anime, what's it called, collateral damage?
Well done. You've managed to withstand my power longer than expected. And you, the one who kept me contained on that planet. Now... This is great. I've never had such fun. This is what makes life worth living.
You just got brought back, and were immediately
do
beaten.
this.
And that makes you happy? Did your brain rot while you were asleep for 40 years?
Good voice. Damn.
Who the hell are you?
I was asking that as well.
Wait, your presence feels familiar. Oh, it's you, Apprentice the Vernal. I see you've obtained yourself a new vessel.
You can talk.
Indeed. Though while it might be new to you, I've been using it for a decade.
A decade, huh?
So I'm guessing the weird pair with you must be Gemini the duplicate. I see you've all come to greet me upon my return. You have my thanks, my appreciation.
Please tell me Gemini has got a creepy voice still.
Who the hell is that?
That would be the creepy mask dude who's been trying to kill me the entire time?
The neophyte? I've been referring to him as Persona the Masked.
Doesn't speak much.
As the youngest of the collective, I feel odd saying this, but I don't get what young people are thinking these days.
Funny, it used to be that the Apprentice was translated to young people.
I don't care what that thing is, as long as I get to have my fun.
But that was a
What's with
long
that
time
creepy
ago.
laugh? You've certainly changed since the last time we met, haven't you?
You're one to talk.
Wow, they didn't even say a word.
I applaud your efforts in our fight, and withdraw for now. With my new vessel, I am free to wage war whenever I please. Don't think I'll be quick to end things with you. It's far too pleasurable watching you operatives squirm.
So yeah, this is how we have the EQ coming day after day after day. Because, well, he can fight whenever he wants, basically. So it's based off of clear time, so you can't just tank for the win. Oh well. Wow, 60% already and 30 minutes in. Not bad. Anyway, let us continue. And I will stop a few minutes before that and do the EQ. As we should.
Oh, it's you.
Perfect timing. I'd like for you to hear this as well. I've got some information on Zeno's whereabouts.
Yeah?
When we were fighting Darkfowls to help you escape, we gradually found ourselves in over our heads. That's when Zeno put his life on the line. He split off from me, trying to draw Darkfowls away.
Well yeah, Zeno's the one who's got a bone to pick.
I haven't discerned his whereabouts since, despite a frantic search on my part. There was barely anything left for me to try and track.
I see.
The Darkfowls identified itself as Elder the Gargantuan, and it was clearly after Zeno, so he took advantage of that. But as to why it was fixated on him, I haven't figured that out yet.
I know why. With Gedemholt as his vessel, it must have been driving him to pursue Zeno. Zeno understood that, and used himself as bait.
My deepest apologies. I should have done more to save him.
It's not your fault. I knew he'd do something like this. Besides, just because he hasn't come back yet doesn't mean he won't just show up when we least expect it.
The stages of grief.
Sure, he's fine.
I'm sure he's fine. No, he's not.
I'm sure you're right. I believe so too. My apologies, but I must be off. I have to contact a few other people as well. See you soon.
Good luck.
What? Is there something on my face?
She seems different now.
Don't
relaxed.
worry, I'm fine. I'm used to him making me wait. Besides, while Zeno's gone, I have to pick up the slack. And you're going to help.
Oh no. Oh no.
Alrighty, let's get to it!
Wait, she survived? I thought she died. Well, turns out she's fine.
Hello.
Now.
I made it out unscathed. I'm still in one piece, thanks to you. So don't worry about me. I know it would come to this someday. Actually, I knew this would happen. And I never stopped him. So, it's really me who is to blame.
Yep.
I thought that if I stayed by his side, he would go back to being his old self. And since I was hoping for the impossible to happen, I ignored everything else around me. That's why things wound up this way. I just keep making the same mistakes over and over again. Why am I always the one to be left behind?
Because you're never assertive enough.
Sorry for the pointless rambling. Please forget what I said. About him, me, all of it.
She just needs time. She'll come around eventually.
Hmm? You want to hear that old yarn about when Dark Falls first showed up? Sure, I still remember some of the parts I learned, but I don't know. I never liked school much.
Of course.
I can't guarantee that this is all accurate, but if you're okay with that, then sure. As far as I remember, the name Dark Falls came up twice in what I learned. The war that happened 40 years ago, and the thing that happened 10 years ago.
Oh, 10 years ago?
In the war, they succeeded at defeating Dark Falls' Elder, the one they call Elder the Gargantuan. Or rather, they managed to seal it away. I suppose that's closer to what actually happened. Anyway, the people that pulled that off went on to become known as the Trio of Heroes. The trio then led the effort to rebuild Arx after it had taken a figurative and literal beating during the war. And then there's the thing from 10 years ago. Even I remember what happened then. That was when Dark Falls led a full-on assault against Arx. And I think that was resolved by Clarice Grace II, forcing the Dark Falls Collective back. Unfortunately, doing so cost her life, so our current Clarice Grace is Clarice Grace III. As I recall, a whole bunch of famous people were killed in that attack too. It was a real tragedy. I can't even imagine how many ships were lost that day. It didn't just affect Arx either. A lot of civilians lost their lives too.
So this game does actually reference collateral damage, although we can't have a space-ending conflict battle and it'll be awesome and everyone will cheer at the end. Eventually people will start to remember the people that lost their lives, the ships we lost, the amount of expense we put into it, that sort of thing. It's cool that it remembers this.
And then there were people like my sister, who's still missing. Sorry, I didn't mean to go off on a tangent. Anyway, that's all I know. Sorry, it's all so hazy. I just can't seem to remember anything else. Still, considering what sort of things happened in the past, I guess we got off light this time.
Yeah, like I said, Elder's a bit more reasonable this time around, it seems.
Though, that's not to say losing a loved one is ever easy. Though of course, we don't know for sure that Zeno's dead.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just gone missing. I'm sure he's just fine.
Of course. Everybody says that.
Events have changed drastically. This is one realization of what you have accomplished, even if it takes on an undesired form.
Eh? So wait, this isn't the ending we're after?
The universe will come to fruition through your experiences. This is not revision, but based on that accumulation, it will bear many friends and enemies. Even so, you must press forward, following your own will down a path that no one else could track.
Or star gems. I've not actually spent any star gems yet, surprisingly. No. We're going to take a quick break, and when I get back, we will go and fight Dark Falsalva. Again. Because I don't know how long that quest is. I remember it being quite annoying. Right, so let's see. I do. There we go. Right, I should be back in a minute. I'm going to go grab a drink, and then we'll go for Elder. Okay, I'm back. I was just checking to see if anyone was going to do this. I'll probably just end up going into this alone and seeing if there are any decent groups to pick up. Yeah, so it looks like we're growing towards the end of episode 2, but we'll see. Episode 1 even, not episode 2. Oh yeah, little known trick, you can actually climb up here. Don't use studio mode anymore. And no errors, am I? Good. Yeah, we have until the 23rd to complete the end of episode 2, I believe. Oh, sorry about that. I had to take a drink, but my mic's a bit. So I was wondering, if anyone's watching this, can you give feedback regarding the audio? I know most of the issues relate to my microphone, it's pretty cheap. Hopefully I'll be able to get a good one day. Alright, it's time. Let's go.
Which quest are you up for?
That's a cool name. Like that. Both of them actually. Good names. I was boring and just came up with a computer generated name because why not? Hey, can we already go in?
Our primary counter-offensive was a
go.
success. We are continuing with the secondary counter-offensive. Approach and attack the Dark Falls main body.
Good luck, everyone. Let's get this. Again, I'm gonna go for HP because I don't feel like getting nuked personally. I'll take a moment.
Directly in front of Dark Falls' main body. Steel. You're wearing him down. Volume decreasing. There is nothing to fear. Remember your training.
Yeah, we got this.
Emergency. Ears open.
Yeah. Fall back. Right, I'm gonna recover here.
How about this?
Now I'm ready for phase 2. Ah, here comes the nukes.
Answer the Odins. Give me the power to tear asunder the very universe.
Oh wait. good stuff, good stuff. Oh, okay. Sort of anticlimactic. It's only very hard, yeah, but apparently people are complaining that people are adjusting difficulty running super hard because they can't. And it ruins the fight for everyone. Because after red drops and arm breaks and stuff. Nice. Take a picture because it'll last longer. Nice one.
Excellent shot.
Ooh, I got a 10. Nice.
Clear to return.
Completed. Care about that neither. Don't need that. Alright, we good. Alright, shall we return to the story for the next roughly half an hour? Yeah, people kill arms in order to get better unit drops. Unfortunately, if you've got low damage, you're probably going to kill the body first. It kinda sucks, but that's the way it is. Hey Siri. Let me know if that actually set your phone off, by the way. Is this? No, this is still entry forbidden. Shame. Right then, back to the story. So this introduces the Abduction time attack quest. I don't know if we even have it.
Emergency! False spawn detected around the gateway ship. The ship is being pulled in by a strange gravitational force. A disturbance was confirmed in the telepool transmission coordinates. Be ready for the unexpected as you carry out your mission.
So this is the Abduction map. Unfortunately, he was with us.
Oh, hello there. It's been a while. Where am I?
Ooh, okay.
I'm not here at someone's request. Before I realized anything was going
Oh,
on,
really?
I was here. I think I must have been brought here, like in the various reports heard recently. But I've been looking for this place, so I suppose it isn't exactly a failure. In all likelihood, this is the work of the false spawn, or someone working with them. Though, I don't exactly have any interest in why they're making the replicas. What I'm interested in is that someone saw Dark Falls here. I want to verify the authenticity of that claim. That is all.
Sure.
It would delight me if you'd accompany me. You won't hurt my feelings if you say no, however. After all, I'm not worth worrying about in the first place.
Oof. Yeah, stay out the red. The red hurts you. It's like poison. Luckily the monsters here aren't very strong. Although having said that, now I'm about to get absolutely destroyed in the next 5 times. This is called Clone. Fall back. There we go. Nice.
Completed.
Nice and easy. It's just a replica of a player. Interestingly enough, they also have immunity when knocked down off their feet. Oops, sorry. Hit the mic. Alright. can just hop over here and then jump over the red. Nice little shortcut. Man, double jump is so useful here. If you have a ranged weapon, it's very useful here. Alright. I'm not sure if this is scored on damage taken or... Ah, psych. You thought I was going to attack from the front. Let's go this way. Whether it's damage taken or time taken, not sure. This is a trap. Almost definitely a trap, yeah. Luckily my AoE is more than enough for this. AoE being area of effect for the new players. That's a Tigrador. Good 9-star weapon. I'm pretty sure those drop scale by your level, so be a good place to get a nice strong weapon if you haven't done by this point. Let's jump in here. So yeah, this is a replica of one of the Ark ships, cities. I'm not sure why it is, but it is, just like the game said.
Wow. I can sense the fall spawn much more strongly here. If Master Gedemholt were here, I bet he'd have a fun time running amok.
Unless...
I miss spending time with him. It hasn't been long, but stuff like this makes me miss the old days. When I had first met Master Gedemholt, he was certainly ferocious, but not necessarily violent. Despite my being young, he always treated me well. And he wasn't disliked by others, including Master Zeno. But the one who ruined it all...
Wait, who's that?
...was me. What?
Oh no.
Who in the world are you? Oh, wait. That can't be. Is that me? 10 years ago, the Fallspawn attacked, and Dark Fall's apprentice appeared. To protect me, even though I had only just gotten there. And all I was doing was getting in the way.
But that's not true! It's not!
Let's keep moving forward.
I'm not sure if she's fully recovered from that fight. I hope she'll be fine. My preferred way is to go to the right here. I know that you can fight some Decadas here? Decadas? No? You want to go back here and take out this cannon here. Oh, there's more. Okay. Where are you? There's the Decada. Watch out, they teleport. There it is. I was looking for that. Oh. They're not particularly strong, but they do a lot of damage. Ow. Yeah, as you see there. Watch out for these guys spinning, by the way. Those can knock you off your feet. It hurts. Oh. Just made it in time. Okay. Like a bit of damage there. Fine though. Now, it will send you one of 3 ways, and it's like... this way? Oh, there's just one song ground. Like that. This will be a trap as well. Yep. Oh, luckily the last tick hit. That's good. Okay. Looks like we got 2 friends here. If you don't destroy them fast enough, they explode, by the way, if that wasn't obvious. You get nice unique discs here, actually. Unfortunately, they gave me 2 range attackers. On land, so I can attack you. Luckily, she does a pretty good job of controlling them. Alright. Oh, what's that? Adelaide, more strong weapons. Your bouncer. Also good for merging into the mag. Right, I assume it'll let me go this way now. Yep.
Emergency! Code! Attack!
I was hoping to go get it, but... Okay, got that one. See if I can get this one and try to stay airborne as much as I can over this. Where is it? Come on over here. Just stay moving. It won't catch you if you stay moving. I need a better gun staff. Not sure where the other one was. Fortunately, I can get through the pillar and tends to get stuck on walls. Okay, good stuff.
Completed.
If you've noticed a difficulty spike, then you're right. Yes, this is a difficulty spike. Most of the enemies here are pretty tough to kill compared to the previous ones.
Did you hear all the stuff that imposter said? Please forget all that. It's all in the past. Things that happened 10 years ago, and Master Gedemholt changing. What's done is done. I wanted to be like my sister. To be just like her. You again? They died, protecting me. They all do in the end. Anyone who gets close to me.
They'll become strong enough that you don't need protected then.
Just shut up! Just shut up! Yeah, people who get involved with me wind up dead. That's why no one does. But even so, I was happy. Because with everyone dead, I could be the only one at Master Gedemhold's side. But that's not! I wanted to take my sister's place. To be what she was. That's why I ignored everyone's warnings about it being dangerous. Shut your mouth! That's not even remotely true. I had no intention for things with Master Gedemhold or my sister to turn out this way. I just loved how naturally the two of them would smile at each other. Those little moments. That's all I wanted.
Someone's got problems. I'm gonna feed my mag real quick. Not like that, I don't. Doesn't need to be full. Now it's at level 100, it's got most of its power.
Emergency! Code! Claw!
Oh, now we got 3 of them. Oh, and it'll introduce one more thing. That's not an arc thing. That's actually hostile enemies. You can actually very easily die at this point. Do not stand in those. It will nuke you. Or enforces are among the most annoying enemies to fight. Hunters, on the other hand, are easy. So yeah, that aircraft is going to be following you about. Your goal is to find the controller. It's a big crystalline object, probably red. Usually red. No, in fact it is red. Unfortunately, I don't know where it is and the game does not tell you where it is. You need to find out for yourself. All the while fighting everything. Yeah, decent money from this. It's not here, by the way. It's actually all the way over here, somewhere. Just me. That beeping, by the way, are rockets. Do not stand in the rockets. The rockets will kill you. The bullets are annoying enough. So normally you'd find a Dark Ragni or something here, but I guess on this version you won't. Let's keep moving. This is it here. Just ignore everything and get the control out of it.
Completed.
So Zombie, that's another decent hit health, I think. Now with the aircraft out of the way, it's pretty simple. There should be some chests over here. It's usually a trap though. Yeah. Although there's no chests here on this version. I'm just going by what I've seen on the timer tab. Sometimes you get attacked here by some Decaders or Predicators. Right, that didn't actually stun. Very well then. And to hop all the way over this. Because I can. That's what hunters are good at. Hunters used to be used for challenge mode clears. Those are sort of like maps where you start from level 1 and you get to choose your class as you go through.
But I wanted him to look at me more. To show him that I was as capable as my sister, that she wasn't better than me. Yeah, I wanted to be like my sister. To be able to go on walks with Master Gedemholt, smiling.
That wasn't smiling.
But that dream will never come true. Because of what happened to my sister 10 years ago. Right in front of Master Gedemholt. Everyone comforted me. They said that what happened was unavoidable.
It was.
You say that, but I know better. Master Gedemholt and I know the truth. No, it was absolutely unavoidable. By which you mean, it wasn't a big deal. Master Gedemholt was left broken by what happened. Or rather, you broke him. That's why I can't be by his side. I can't allow myself to be.
Then don't.
All of this is my punishment. Punishment for my greed. Master Gedemholt has become obsessed with revenge. And he'll never smile my way again. That's why I stopped being myself. And I took on the identity of Sina.
And your real name is? We'll find out in the next... No, I'm not doing that. Don't like cliffhangers personally. However, you will get your chance to beat him up.
I thought this would have at least been entertaining, but I don't care for this scheme. It lacks excitement.
Got your excitement right here, bro.
I'll pull my weight, but I've no obligation to be a party to this. This is where I make my exit. Oh, it's you. I hadn't expected to run into you here. Though it looks like our destinies feel different.
You're Dark Falls Elder. The one who took Master Gedemholt. Give him back.
What?
I said give him back! Damn you!
We'll have to take him back by force. Now, I know that I said I wasn't very good at fighting him, but... Now fall back. Charge out. Yeah, I'm not good at fighting him, unfortunately. I did manage to break his sword though. And target that sword of his. What are you doing? Ow! Yeah, he does that. Yeah, so he's actually trying here. I suspect that's probably not A, that's probably B at most. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at fighting him. He doesn't have very large tails, unfortunately. I have a better time as a phantom, so I can just dodge through it.
Don't bother. I'm not interested in getting into a fight here. I've got a much more fitting place in mind for our dramatic battle. Having a showdown in such a boorish place would just be unrewarding.
Give... Master, get him, halt! Back! Give him back!
You and this vessel were the ones who summoned me here. And now you want him back. Humanity's self-centeredness is truly boundless. Though, that selfishness is what brought me into existence. So I suppose I should be more appreciative. You're such a small, pitiable creature. What do they call you?
My name is...
Go on. Wrong. That's not me, by the way.
Just like my vessel once wanted you to.
Master, get him halt.
And quest done. And with that, I believe I'm going to end off. Just let me get back first.
My apologies. I have caused all of you trouble yet again. I'd say this is my thanks to you, but this isn't nearly enough to express my gratitude. But please, it is yours.
What is mine?
I'm fine. With the situation having been resolved, I no longer feel like I need to throw my life away to fix things.
Resolved? That didn't look like a resolution to me.
However, I'd like it if you wouldn't tell anyone about this. And I hate to ask for something after causing all this trouble, but could you remember something for me?
Sure.
Melrandia. That's my actual name.
So her name is Melrandia.
It's not ready to be heard by anyone yet. But it'd be nice if someone would remember it. Good day.
Don't worry, you're being broadcast on YouTube. Everybody has heard it by now. So yeah, we get her partner card now. That's what she gave us. And I did manage to complete it. Excellent. So it does expect you to take a fair beating. That's fine, I guess. So then. with Elder resolved, or not interested in fighting anymore, I believe that is Arc 1
Which quest
done.
are you up for?
I don't think that's episode 2 started. No.
Come back
Not even
anytime.
close. So, one last thing before I go. Today is yet another Bell Lotus client order.
I've been expecting you.
This one. You also got double seabed, which is nice. Everybody likes that. Red meat, good for handing in the red meat you've been collecting.
Drop by anytime.
I shall go do that off screen later. For now, I would like to wish you all a good day, and hopefully we can get to episode 2 soon, because this has been a long ride so far.
We successfully routed Dark Falls. We are grateful for your support, ArcSops.